Okay, good morning, crafty friends. Happy Sunday. For those of you who are wondering, I promised that I would give you my results. For those of you like me who are wondering and who have got this new die, if it would be able to cut only 6x6, let's show you this, 6x6 paper versus if you needed a whole, at least half sheet of a 12x12 paper. It is doable, so yay. You just with a little bit of finesse and my trusty, I can never go without this. I use this all the time for my Cricut mats that are, you know, not quite so up to par and not quite sticky enough. This is just Post-it tape that I got from Walmart. I actually have 3 different rolls of this. I need to replace it soon. I think you can buy just the rolls once you purchase like the actual dispenser, and it just rips. It rips so easy. So I just left this on so I could show you. So this is 1 6x6 paper. I ran it through my Vagabond, and you can use your Big Shot or Cuttlebug, whatever item you use. I believe this will fit in those because my plates, and I'll show you my raggedy purple plate. I think this one was grape jelly. They have a teal one too, which I love these, by the way. These are by Sizzix. They're instead, you might be more familiar with the clear plates. This one is, they now sell them as might have been last year CHA. But they sell it in like a teal color and a purple so that you don't lose them on your craft desk. And that may seem silly, but look at this fun little happy mess right here. So you could easily lose things on your desk. So it seems silly, but it's something that I've done before, and it took me a while to find the one. So now this is my obviously well-loved plate. Look at that. And then I rotate it. I use both sides. So I love me some crafts, you guys. So anyway, here is the finished product. So this is what the size of it, and I just want to show you. Here's the other one I cut out. So I did the 2 side panels, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do that as the outer side or vice versa. So I'm going to flip, let's see, so that would be the inner. I kind of want it to be like this, so that when, here's the, if you can imagine the one side of the card, and this is the pretty side that'll show, and then I'll cut the pretty panels for the sides. So, and then I'll take this one out and wrap it around. So if you have a lot of these paper pads, the 6x6 sheets have at least 2 of the same pattern. So if you have a favorite pattern you want to use in these paper pads, and sometimes like this one in particular, these papers are sometimes the nicer ones too, because maybe you don't have, like I used, I have a collection that I invested in, and I'm so glad that I did, me and Miss Tina, quite a few years back from Paper Tray Ink, and they had their perfect match. I think they still have it, their line, and they probably have tons of new colors now. But I have, well, Maya just came up to say my craft room has scared me. I have the they're actually from Target, and I'll pick it up at the end of this video and I'll show you my little paper racks, but I have them in these little magazine holders, and I just have certain colors and whichever ones that I have in use right now. Actually, let me show you right now. So, sorry guys. So here is just a little messy spot on my craft desk. So these are little magazines. They're like cardboard. They came flat, and I folded them from like the dollar spot years ago when everything really was $1 in the dollar spot. At Target, but I really like this pattern. I even have an extra one, but this is where I keep all my Paper Tray Ink colors. So these are like my nicer, fancier ones. So when I need thicker, like for card base, this is what I use for card bases. So I won't use these to just, I mean, sometimes I do, but for the most part, I won't use these to do like Cricut cuts or die cuts or, you know, things like that. I'll use my thinner paper that's from like Michael's and those multiple packs. These are like card bases or shower favors or things that need to have like a substantial nice weight cardstock. So if you haven't tried out Paper Tray Ink, they're really nice too. But this was back when I think like Simon Says Stamp didn't come out with their own, and My Favorite Things has cardstock now. So there's that. Let me get you back on the tripod. Sorry to get you dizzy, guys. All right, let's get back over here. So anyway, this is the paper. I cut out another one in this. So you don't, these are 8.5 by 11, and then I just kind of cut them down in half, just enough that it would fit through your whatever type machine. Some people have the bigger ones. So you can just make sure it's going to fit inside here, but you don't even need it that big because you really only need it. You know, I even held up my die to my 8.5 by 11, trimmed it down here, and then I used the other piece to die. And it did cut through both at once. But I think it'll leave like easier score lines for you if you just cut through one at a time. Like, see how it's nice and deep? It's so easy to fold if you want to fold it. So I think I'll just do one at a time, but it can be done. So yay for trial and error, and I just wanted to show that. So I was wondering this the whole time when the whole 2 days it took. It came so fast. But yeah, so if you're interested in any of these items, head over to Doodlebugs and check them out. Doodlebugs with a S, WA.com. And if you're new to their site, you can use my coupon code below and save 10% off your order. They still have a lot of the items in stock. I know some sold out, but they're replacing them quickly. Check out their other site, check out the other items at their site. They have Mama Elephant, Avery L. It's just kind of like one of those shops that have like a diamond mixed in. Like, there's so many things that you might not be able to find on another site. That's where I initially got my, I found them when I was looking for the MFT, the Tag Builders die, this one. Nowhere had it. Nowhere. It was sold out for longer than the sellouts usually have, and I didn't want to order it from MFT's website because the shipping was like $8 just for one die, and I didn't want to pay that. So this place has free shipping for any orders over $20, and that's so easy to do. So I think that's so great, and that's one of the many perks that I like, and that's why I go over there. But you can have free shipping for any order over $20, and I found this die. So sometimes they have hard to find things there because they're just, you know, an independent shop, and I love those little type of shops. So when I find one I like to support them. So head over and check out their site. Like I said, if it's your first order there, you can just click the my coupon code below, and it'll take you right to their site, and it'll give you the 10% off your order coupon. So if it's your first time over there. So thank you guys for watching, and thumbs up to this video if you are happy like me and you are so thrilled that this will fit 6x6. So stay tuned in later videos to see what I create with this. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Sunday. Bye.